Good morning, children. Today in English in class 11, we continue the play Mother's Day. And just to recall, there was a discussion between Doris and Cyril as to what could be the matter with their mother, Annie Pearson. So we see that both Doris and Cyril are shocked at their mother's behavior. Both wonder what has happened to their mother suddenly because she has never behaved in such a manner. She's behaving in a strange and unusual manner. And Doris thinks that maybe she has hit her head against something. And she says that the manner in which the mother spoke hurt her so much that she was crying the whole evening. And now both start giggling at the thought of what will happen if their mother keeps behaving in this weird manner in front of their father. So Cyril states that I am not going out for the evening because he wishes to see what is going to happen between the father and mother. So they are wondering, so both of them are having a good laugh at it and also wondering that will she, the mother, that is, will she behave in the strange, unusual manner that she has behaved with both of them, or will she be her normal, usual self? And when Annie Pearson sees them giggling, she is angry and she also scolds them and tells them that they should behave according to their age and be a little more mature, and the jokes that they crack are not really funny. So we take on now from here. I was yawning at your jokes before you were born, Doris. That meant that your jokes are not really interesting and recent. Now, Doris, what makes you talk like this? What have we done? Now, Doris is again in tears and she questions her mother that what has she done and what has Cyril done, because of which she is being so very harsh on them today. Nothing but come in, ask for something, go out again, then come back when there is nowhere else to go. So Mrs. Pearson responds and she says, she's explaining it to the children, that you don't do anything, that is a problem, nothing. That means that you don't do anything at home. After your work, you return, ask for something, that is, have your tea, have your clothes ready, whatever else that they would want her to do. And then they would go out again. That means for the evening, she would be alone at home. That is, Doris would also have his own evening plans, Cyril also, and so was the husband, that is George Pearson. Then come back when there's nowhere else to go, and when it is late in the evening, at night, you return because there's nowhere else that you can go. So that is what Mrs. Pearson is taking them off, and she's explaining to them and trying to make them realize what they are up to. That means that they don't bother about her, they don't care for her. So that is what she's explained. Cyril, look, if you won't get tea ready, then I'll find something to eat myself. Aggressively, he's angry now that the tea was not prepared and ready when he returned, and despite the fact that he asked her many times, she was not prepared to do anything for him today. So he's in a way threatening the mother that you get tea for me, prepare the tea and get it ready for me, and he's wanting to have something to eat as well. Why not help yourself? So now she is not intending to do anything for them. Like he asked her to prepare the tea, she outrightly refused. Help yourself, that meant that if he desired to have tea, he could go and prepare it, and if he wanted to eat something, that also could be prepared himself. So, mind you, I think it's a bit thick. I've been working all day. Now he is further angry. Why? Because he is telling the mother that to prepare the tea, which he did not wish to, and she told him that he could do it himself. So he says, it's been a bit thick. That meant that he has had a hard day at the office. He has worked, got back from there. So I've been working all day. That is at the office. So he says the least that she could have done was to prepare the tea and get his clothes ready. But today she is not doing anything at all. Same here. That is, Doris also joins her brother, that when Cyril says that they've had a busy day at the office, that they've done so much work and returned and asked her to prepare the tea, which she has no plans to do so. So Doris is also saying that she has also been to the office, worked and now returned, but no tea ready for both of them. 8-hour day, Mrs. Pearson says. That she says, okay, that you say that you work for 8 hours a day. Cyril, yes, 8-hour day, and don't forget it. So he says, definitely that they spend 8 hours at the office and they work over there. I've done my 8 hours. So Mrs. Pearson says that I have done my 8 hours. That means my 8 hours work has been done. It has been completed. Sir, that's different. Of course it is. So they are not prepared to take that for an answer, that she has worked for 8 hours and that's about all that she has plans to do. It was, now it isn't. That meant that earlier, yes, she did everything, every single thing for them, whatever they desired, whatever they wanted, whatever they demanded, whether it was tea or getting the clothes ready, or every single thing she did for each one of them. She says it was, earlier it was, now it isn't. That means now everything is changed, everything is transformed. That means that now they will have to be independent and they will have to look after themselves and do whatever they wish to do themselves. 40-hour week for all now. That meant that earlier she used to work the whole day from morning to the evening, in fact to the night also. And she says from now on, that means like 5 days, weekends are off. So she says that from now she also has plans to work only for 40 hours a week, that is 8 hours per day. Just watch it at the weekend when I have my 2 days off. And she says you just wait and watch, have a little more patience and wait till the weekend when I will have my 2 days off. That is the weekend. Just as Doris and Cyril enjoy their weekend, she also has her own plans. Now Doris and Cyril are alarmed at her response. Why? Because this is something absolutely new and different for them. And they stare at the mother, and she is very calm and cool. She is very composed. Cyril must grab something to eat. Now he is getting a little desperate. He says, I might as well go and have something to eat. Looks as if I'll need to keep my strength up. That means that he needs the energy. That energy is going to come from the food. So he might as well go and prepare something to eat. Mummy, you don't mean you're not going to do anything on Saturday and Sunday? Now Doris is very, very anxious and very apprehensive because her mother just said that on weekends she is probably not going to do anything at all. So she is questioning the mother. Doris is questioning Annie Pearson. That means that on Saturday and Sunday that you will not do any kind of work? She is asking her. Mrs. Pearson, no, I won't go that far. She says, it does not mean that she is not going to do anything at all on Saturday and Sunday. I might make a bed or two and do a bit of cooking as a favor. She says, no, it's not that I'll not do anything at all. I might tidy up the beds and do a little bit of cooking as a favor. That is, if you all are grateful to me, I can do that favor to you all. Which means, of course, I'll have to be asked very nicely. That means that you will have to request me, not order me the way it has been done earlier. So she says that if you are nice to me and thank for everything, that is, if you request me to do something and you are grateful for what I do and generally made a fuss of, then perhaps I will do some cooking or other things. That is, if you all are nice to me. That is on the condition. But any of you 40-hour-a-weekers, that is, she's addressing Doris and Cyril out here, that you claim that you work for 40 hours a week, who expect to be waited on hand and foot on Saturday and Sunday. That means, like on weekends when they used to be at home, she used to be fulfilling every single demand of theirs and doing everything for them with no thanks for it. That meant that they have never been grateful to her for whatever that she did. Are in for a nasty disappointment. That means that they are in for a nasty disappointment. That means that they are going to be disappointed in the sense that she will not do anything unless and until they are nice to her, they request her and are grateful to her for whatever that she does. In fact, might go off for the weekend perhaps. And if all that is not done, maybe I might go out for the weekend and do what I wish to. So that is really very shocking for Doris and Cyril. Thank you.